Hello, and welcome to Nails for the Week. My name is Lori, and I hope you're having an absolutely fabulous day today. I know I am because you are here, and we get to play in the nail room. Before we get started, I just wanted to ask a favor of you guys. Now, I wanted to start this series of putting spotlight on certain brands. But if there's any nail brands that you think that I need to try, or any brands that, you've seen advertisements for or something like that, and you just thought, I'd really like to know what this is all about, if the quality is there, if the price point is worth it, anything like that. If you can think of a nail company, leave it down in the comment section below, and we'll try and hit some of those companies. If it's a company that I've never heard of before, I will absolutely go and try and find it and buy some of this stuff, buy a good cross section from them, whether it's acrylic or gel polish or some kind of nail art would be completely fun. If it's something I already have, I can pull out from my collection and we can do a spotlight on that brand. Or if it's something that I have and I haven't bought from for a while, we could buy some new stuff and just share with you, and just figure out what's the best stuff that we can get. What can we find that's absolutely the best? So, if you want to save this video and you see an advertisement later and want to try something else later, you can always leave a comment down below. If you save it, you can find it easier and faster. But without further ado, let's take a look at Sistaco. Okay, so I'm back. Did you miss me? I didn't film these, but hopefully you like them. They're pretty. They're just glitter and some Montana colored crystals. I didn't do this hand because I can't. I'm just broken. Now this brand, Sistaco, I think, is kind of expensive, but it's different. It's like a mineral bond type product rather than, just a regular, nail powders. But they are expensive. And I think it's funny that on their packaging, when they ship it to you, it says, when you try to justify your Sistaco purchase, Sistaco, I think it's Sistaco. Anyway, when you try to justify your Sistaco purchase, I like to see money on my nails. Yes, they're expensive. Now, I got these products for 30% off because of their Black Friday sale. See them in there. We'll just set this aside. They have nice, whatever. But tell you what the prices are. They are 16 free, cruelty free, and vegan. So we'll start with these three little guys. Their packaging is really cute. Let's zoom you in a little bit here so you can see it better. There you go. Their packaging is really cute. This is metallic glazed plum. Let's open these up. I bought the 3-pack. It's a trio with applicator. I already opened this one. I'll show you what they actually come like. So they do come sealed for your protection. And then they've also got the inner thing that I can't. It duck. Let's see. This one. Apparently, we need something. Maybe a tweezers will work. We'll try it. Okay, so I bought the trio pack. Yeah, tweezers are not going to cut it. These are stuck. Okay. Let me holler at Mr. Nails for the week and see if he can't get these open for me. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, this last one here, when I took the sticker off the top, it just popped, the lid popped right off. But I did have my husband come in and get these other two because they were kind of hard to open. Let's see. Okay, I paid $45.50 for these three. It's normally $77. And then it came with this applicator. Now this is just a regular eyeshadow applicator that you'd use for chrome. And, you know, just one with a fluffy brush on the bottom. It's nothing special, at least that I think of. These are, the packaging is beautiful. But if you know me, I'm not a huge, you know, packaging person. These are 1 gram pots. They really don't seem like there's a whole lot in them or a whole lot to them. I'm just gonna, whoops, for now, cover this up. Normally these 1 gram pots are $25 a piece. So I just think that's a bit much. Okay, that color was plum that I just showed you. This one is royal. Of course, you know me, we have to get the blue because that's just important. And this one is, it looks pretty though, it's black. It's called Syrup. And I believe it was a brown shade. So there is that. And then we also got, well, we have this. Not really sure what this is. Oop. Okay. There you go. 10% off your next order if you want to 10 off next. Use that code. Knock yourself out. And we also got these two little ampules. Each one comes with 4 colors, and they are half of the size of these regular things. So it's not going to come out the bottom. Now on the website, it said that it came with an applicator, and it does. So these are the other type of applicators that they have there. And these, okay, let's see. These, the dual applicators were $2. So these are $2, but it came with that set. And these mineral bond applicators, this, yeah, these kind of feel like just a makeup applicator, but they're just a boop boop. And you've got 2 sides. I don't know, I guess if I were you and I just wanted to try it, I would get one of these ampules. Like I said, there's half the amount in there, so it's 0.5 grams per color. And the rainbow one comes with cranberry, navy, blush, and violet sky. And I'm wondering, yeah. Oh, that's odd. What are we supposed that little thing is for? Just to stir it up? Does it come off? No. But there it is in there. There's a little, I mean, it's pretty. It looks holographic. I can't remember what it is. The weird thing about these, yeah, they've all got that weird thing on them. That's pretty. And then the navy, which kind of looks like it might be a matte color. I'm not sure, I'd have to look it up. This one is the botanical ampules, and it looks like it was open just a little bit because it's kind of all over the box. But we have lavender. That's, I wish I knew what those were for. That's just weird. Seems odd to me, those little, and espresso. That's kind of a pretty color. I wonder if the powder is any real indication of the color, or if it's more like acrylic when it's sage when it's dry, and then it's, you know, darker when it's used, or clear, depending. This is satin. It's the top one. Yeah, and you're definitely not going to want to mix these up because got that all over the top of that. That's not coming out. So, let's try a few colors here. Shall we? Shall we play a little? It's always nice to play a little. Oh, I forgot to tell you. The top coat and the base coat are normally $15 a piece, and I bought these two as a set, and I didn't save anything with the set. I mean, it's still $30 for the set, so I don't know what the point is. I paid $20.30 because of the sale for both of them together, which is not bad for a top and a base coat. It's just like, why aren't these $15? But we shall see, shall we? Let me get some tips on the stands and see what we can do. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this website is kind of a mess because, okay, first of all, well, they have all the ingredients and stuff, which is a good thing. But it says, apply following the steps provided in your instruction manual. I didn't get an instruction manual. Did you see an instruction manual? I sure didn't. Am I showing you? Yeah. Apply following the steps provided in your instruction manual. I didn't get an instruction manual. Yeah. And the top coat and the base coat just say apply a thin, even layer of the Sistaco top coat and act with Sistaco lamp. Use indoors away from natural light. Store in a cool, dark place. Keep away. Keep the cap tightly closed and store upright. It has all the ingredients, but it does not tell you how long to cure it for. So, applies, same thing on the base coat. So I was looking on the website, and they have, it's just weird. Okay, they have 3 different ways of applying this. They have, you have to use different for the classic powders, different for the hollow and metallic powders, and then different for the matte colors. So I looked up these ampules and figured out what all they were. This whole one is all classic. So we'll be doing that the classic way. And then this one The cranberry and navy are classic. The blush is metallic. And the violet sky is holographic. I have no idea if I'm in frame. I am not in frame. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So we have our little nails. I buffed them as best I could with my broken, well, it's not broken. I fell on it and I hyperextended it and I tore one of my tendons. It's been sore for like 4 months, you guys. 4 months. The doctor tells me that it could be 6 months before it finally feels better. So that is going to suck. So back to this. Now, I didn't get an instruction booklet, like I said. When you go into each color, like if you go into, this is a metallic color, the plum. If you go into this item description on the how to apply, and all of them that I looked at, no matter if they were metallic or matte or whatever, they all had the same instructions. They had the instructions for the classic powders. But it was slightly different than what they actually said for anything else. So we're going to try this plum first. We've got our little tip. You guys, I got to do different nail stand. It's actually up, or a different camera stand. It's actually up on my lamp. And I have to really reach to try and see it. So hopefully I'm in frame. So all of the instructions in each individual, if you go into the individual item on their website, they have the instructions for what they give for the matte ones, which is not the instructions I would generally use. But this is a metallic color. So let's try using the metallic. I need something to hold this better. Where did that little stand go? So let's try. Okay. So let's try. There. That'll be easier for me to hold it. Using the metallic. Okay, don't forget to shake your polish, because just because it's gel doesn't mean it doesn't need to be shaken. All right, this is the base coat. Now, with the metallic powders and the hollow powders, so metallic and hollow are the same thing. Let me show you this quick. It's not bad. It's not real thick. It's not real thin. The brush is longer on one side, if you really want to get up, I guess, in the cuticle. And okay. So we are going to apply a thin layer of base coat. It's just kind of a wonky looking little brush, isn't it? Apply a thin layer of base coat here. Make sure we get all that. Okay. There we are. Thin layer. And it needs a 2-minute cure time. Wait, no. I was wrong. Don't cure it yet. You're supposed to put, for the metallic, you're supposed to put a thin layer of base coat. Do not cure it. Shake up my top coat. Do not cure it. And then put a thin layer of top coat right over top of the base coat. The top coat is a little bit thicker of consistency. A little bit thicker, but not too much. You can kind of feel it that it's thicker. I don't know. By trying to get the brush out of the bottle. This brush is kind of wonky too. See how it's like it's like pointed almost? It's like, was that other one trying to be pointed? I don't know. But we're going to put this right over the top of the uncured base coat. Okay. Uncured base coat. Then we press and hold the button for 3 seconds. Looks like 2 minutes. Ooh, that looks like it's all coming off, even though I buffed this tip. All right, we'll do it again. Ew, that's kind of weird. It seems awfully sticky. And maybe that's because I started curing the base coat. That could be. Just wipe it all off with some isopropyl alcohol. All right. And then, yeah, 2 minutes, you guys. 2 minutes. That seems like a lot of time. Just sit and wait. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. And I changed my mind in the 2 minutes that I had to wait for this to dry, which I can't believe that it takes 2 minutes. I decided to go with the Royal instead. So for the metallic, you're supposed to rub it in. Nail is wiggling on the stand. And the fact that it takes 2 minutes to cure. It's not even sticking over there. I wonder if it's one of those that you really have to go fast right out of the lamp. Sticky down. Poop. Okay. And then get our fluffy brush out. I see that. It just didn't stick there. But we're gonna fluffy brush it. And we're gonna go ahead and put another layer of top coat on. This 2 minute stuff makes me wonder if it's the type of gel that is going to give you a heat spike. That's what I'm really worried about. I wonder if I could con Mr. Nails for the week to come in here and let me just do a top coat on him. Because I don't think, I mean, my nails are thick enough to where I don't think that I would be able to feel it if it did. I'm just giving it a couple seconds here so that it can self-level. Okay, she's looking pretty good. So we'll pop her in the lamp for another 2 minutes. Okay, let's try the second coat. I don't know.
Yeah, make sure stuff don't fall off.
This stuff is not rubbing in for shite. Okay, I'm not impressed. What in the world? Okay, maybe if it was my natural nail, it'd be a little easier. But I you guys. This side doesn't want to. Here, we're gonna put it right on my nail. Yeah, it does not want to rub in. What kind of rub? I don't know. So not impressed. Okay, well. Alright, well. Just, ugh. I don't know, we'll try a little bit more powder. Maybe we just need more powder. It's just falling right off. Expensive, worthless crap. Okay, we're gonna have Mr. Nails for the week here. Do a. Can you come over here, baby? Test out on these because I have a bunch of stuff on my nails. If there is a heat spike, I don't know if I would feel it, but if it has to be in here for 2 minutes, we are going to have him give it a shot. Here he is. Say hi. Perfect. All right, we're just gonna put the top coat on so that we don't have to worry about trying to get it back off. It won't be too hard to get back off, at least I hope not. And just gonna do one thin coat. Jeez, that stuff does not, I don't know, I guess I'm not that impressed, you guys. So you're weirdly thick and it doesn't want to cover there on his nail. Come on, maybe. Very slowly maybe moving so that, yeah, but this will pop out. Jeez. It's like it doesn't want to cover. With that, not just, I don't know what's going on there. Well, pop me in the lamp. Oh, we got a hair, but that's okay. Pop it in the lamp and you tell me if it hurts. Does it hurt yet?
Nope.
Is it warm?
A little bit.
Is it real warm?
No.
Not hot on the nail at all?
No.
Okay. Should have been hot by now, so. Alright, no heat spike. That's always good. Okay, this is what we're working with after 2 coats. I honestly think 2 minutes is probably too long. And I wonder, we're going to go ahead and use the top coat one more time. Just so, seems so thick, feels thick. We'll try 1 minute instead of 2 minutes. Maybe that lamp is, the lamp that they sell is very low wattage. I thought it said it was a 36 watt. I believe mine is a 45, but I couldn't tell you for 100% sure. So we are going to pull this out at the 60-second mark and we're going to see what happens. Okay. We're back and we're trying again. We dip it in and then we're trying to rub it in. It's doing better, but it's still not Not 100%. So I'm wondering, oh, on the classic colors, if we do classic application, maybe that'd work better. Looks like it's starting to get there. I think it might actually get there. I still like it's full coverage. Oh, we're trying. Okay, so if we dust, like it says in one of them, dust from front to back, front to back, front to back. Base to tip, base to tip, base to tip. And do that until everything's covered. No, that doesn't work. Okay. I think we're going to give up on this particular one, this application. This type of application, let's put it that way. I think the key is going to be less light time. It is definitely a very pretty blue, you know, on the spots where it's metallic and looks like it's full coverage, but I don't know. All right, let's try the classic application style, shall we? Okay. Apply a thin layer of base coat. And then you're supposed to push the button once on the lamp. I don't know what exactly how long that is. Pushing the button once because it doesn't say. And I don't have their specific lamp. So I'm going to guess that it's 30 seconds. Maybe it's 60 seconds. I don't know. But it does say that the base will not be cured. Should not be completely cured. All right. We did 30 seconds of the base coat. And now it says it's supposed to put light strokes on here. Oh, my Stella hair. Okay, you're supposed to dab that in and then lightly stroke it. I don't lightly stroke it. Oh my. Oh, yes, I know. I was born with a dirty mind. Okay. Tap lightly using light strokes until powder sets into the dry base coat. What do you mean sets into? How's it going to set into? I don't know. So we're going to tap lightly and stroke lightly. Okay. Okay. Well, this looks like it's doing better as far as, you know, staying on the nail. Although there's definitely a mess below me. You guys, they have a special, it's basically just a little round cylinder with a lid. It looks very nice, and I don't know how much it costs, but it's basically to catch all the powder that you drop. You just put your finger on it when you're doing this, and then catch all the powder. It catches all the powder, and then they say you can have your own custom mix, which is basically just, you know, use all your leftovers best you can. I thought that was a good idea. I mean, people doing dip powder nails or anything else. Even if you're doing regular chrome nails, it might be fun to do. Or glitter nails. Oof, glitter nails. So if I kind of rub lightly in there, it's like there's a little spot there that could use some more. Just gonna kind of scoop up some of my stuff that fell. Stuff's not cheap. Don't want to waste it. Okay, so we're going to brush it from the base to the tip several times until it's completely covered, they say. Okay, that looks good, I think. It's not very metallic, but maybe it will gently apply thin top coat. And then it says press button once again. I don't know. We don't know what pressing button 1 does. Or how long that lasts. Ooh, this is pretty. It is kind of looking a little more metallic. With the top coat on here, and we'll just let her all melt in. Kind of want it to melt in. Hopefully some of these, you see how there's lines on there where it's kind of darker. There's a few lines, and then up here is darker than the rest of it. I don't know, maybe you're supposed to give it some time. Looks like it got a little hair or something in there. Oh. Did I maybe cure the base too much? Maybe that's just a 10-second cure. Or did I not? Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be changing the lines that were there. I'm going to pop that in the lamp and see if when it cures it goes away. Okay, well, let's see. The lines did not really go away. They are better than they were, I think. I wonder if yeah, they are better than they were. It's not as dark up here as it was. I wonder if I put it in for another 60 seconds if it'll cure it all the way. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there are kind of streaks in there that are darker than the others. It's not really metallic, but you can tell that it's shimmery. So I'm not really sure what I did wrong on that one, that it's, you know, 2 different colors. For as expensive as this product is, you would think that they would have clear directions on exactly how to use the product. We are going to try this again. Put on nice thin coat of top coat. Pop that into the lamp for 30 seconds. I'm just gonna rub that in. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, like you would any other chrome. Take this. doesn't seem to have made too much of a difference. Are you seeing this? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like it really changed all that much. I don't know. We are going to go ahead and put a top coat on. So I don't know. I don't know if I would consider that metallic range. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pop that into the lamp. Okay, so I learned a lot while I was swatching these. I just kept going through different times and everything. So for the classic application, which is what I'm doing here, what you need to do is make sure you put a normal base coat on. I usually tend to run my base coats really thin. You cannot do that with this product. It has to be about like you would do a normal like colored gel polish or normal top coat. So it needs to be a little thicker than I would normally do a base coat. Then you put it in the lamp for 10 to 15 seconds, no more than 20 for sure, for it to work the absolute best. Then you can go ahead and apply your powder as soon as you want. You can use these applicators, which don't work as well as the little brush applicator that they sent too. The brush applicator uses a lot more product, but you don't get any marbling. I found out that the marbling comes from if you don't have enough product on your little eyeshadow applicator and you touch the base coat, then the base coat transfers onto the other color, transfers onto the top of the color, and then it makes it darker. And there's no way to fix that. So after you apply your product, you're gonna brush it off from tip to tail. Make sure that it's all even, that all the little cracks and crevices are filled in, and then you're gonna go ahead and put your top coat on. Just a normal top coat thickness, just a thinnish top coat, and then you should be golden. And just go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. It seems like 60 seconds is the full cure time to me. So, and I also tried the metallic application again. You're going to see that here in a little bit. I found that most, if not all of the colors need to have some sort of colored base. So because they are all very sheer and very see-through if you want to do the metallic application. So, with that noted, the metallic application, I went ahead and I put on a base coat, cured it for 60 seconds, and then I put on the top coat, and I cured that for 30 seconds, and went ahead and rubbed in the product. Just rubbed it in like you would normally a chrome with your regular applicator, your eyeshadow applicator. And I had to do that 3 times. I did find that the product rubs in a whole lot better if you leave it to cool. So you do your base coat, you do your top coat, and then you leave it cool for like 30 seconds or so. And you could tell on this one I was like, I don't care if it's flat or not, we're just going to try this. But, yeah, 30 seconds, leave it cool, rub the product in like I am here, and then you're going to wipe it off with a dust brush, and when your final coat is done, you're going to go ahead and put a top coat on there and cure it for 60 seconds. Now, the one interesting thing that I did find is that when you use the metallic steps or the metallic instructions, the color gets a little darker. So if you can see right here, these are both Violet Sky. The stiletto is the metallic and the coffin is the regular. So we are going to use Agile Beauty. We're going to see if this works in the same fashion as the other. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Let's see. And then we forgot the Agile Beauty. I don't know if you can tell, but it is very patchy. Got some bubbles in there, but that's okay for this experiment. Agile Beauty only takes 30 seconds to cure. So it will work with other top and base coats. So we're golden there. Now here's something. Oh my god, what a freaking mess. Let's just, for different color's sake, let's try some mica powder. We're gonna go ahead and use the Sistaco to try this. I don't honestly think that it would matter, but I thought I'd rather use this up. Oh, hi, Della. See if my Della's in the way. We're gonna go ahead and pop that in. Let's try. There we go. Okay, and you want a fairly even coat, because if there's any bumps or lumps in there, you're gonna see them. Okay, pop that in for a 10-second cure. Hey, I'm so sorry. I forgot to hit the record button when I was putting that on, but I put it on the same as I did all of the other ones, and you know, just kind of be patting it going, do I do this or do I just tell them that I screwed up and forgot to hit the... So there you go. Patted it on, brushed it off. I think the mica powder works absolutely fantastic. I think it works exactly like the Sistaco products do. So we're gonna move on and we're gonna try this this pigment from Young Nails. Well, this pigment from Young Nails is kind of, it's dry. It's really, really dry. It doesn't stick together. It's almost sandy textured, but like powdered, like really. So I don't know. It worked fine. It obviously isn't very opaque. This is the first coat. And then I tried the second coat using the brush instead of the foam applicator, and that put a lot more product on there. Seemed to work great. Now this is some powdered eyeshadow that I got from the Dollar Tree 100 years ago. I think it's LA Colors. But this stuff is a lot more like the mica powder or the actual Sistaco powder that comes with the system. And I think this worked absolutely perfect too. There's a little bit of marbling, but I think that was from when I mixed the actual powders together. So now I am going to try some neon pigment powder. The pink was a lot like that, um, the Young Nails pigment powder, where it was very dry and sandy, and the green was more like the Sistico stuff, where it was more very powdery, but it stuck together. So I wanted to try a little bit of an ombre here, and as you can see, I picked the worst two colors to go together. They don't blend well. But okay, here are all of them swatched. Let me know what you think. I think Sistaco is probably a no for me. One, it's very expensive. Um, it's a really neat idea, and I think it works just as well with any other products, and you really don't have to buy the expensive Sistaco products. The top and base coat smell very chemically, really strong of chemicals, like a really cheap top and base coat would. So there's that too. My biggest concern is the base coat. You're not curing that base coat all the way through. So if you put it on your natural nails, are you going to end up with allergies? Allergies to the base coat and, anything else that's in there. So if you are going to get this product, or are you going to try the way that this product works with, not curing the gel polish all the way through and then putting a powder on top, if you're going to try that, I highly, highly recommend doing it on tips like I'm doing here, and then flip them around and cure the bottom, cure underneath before you actually attach them to your nails. I think that would probably work the best, the safest. Okay, the safest. Now, this was a really long video. I hope that you have stuck around to the end. If you have, give me a little purple heart down in the bottom just to show me that, you were here the whole time. If you enjoyed this video, if you'd like to see more, give me a like if you liked it, share if you thought it was worth sharing, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification button below so that you will see me next time I upload. And I hope you guys have an absolutely fabulous day. And let me know too whether you like these long videos or you prefer shorter content. Let me know. Leave me your comments. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.